Alright, hey, what's up YouTube? This is my first official video that I'm gonna be uploading. I was recently inspired by this guy called Gary Lamb. He recently made a video message to Tim Pool. So in a video that Tim Pool made, I watched it and I just got inspired, to be honest. So that's why I'm making this video. I don't really expect anyone to watch this. This is mostly just for myself, so that I can keep myself a little bit sane and comprehensible, and I guess just really try to understand myself a little bit more. My name is Carlos David Juarez Rivera. I was born in Mexico, León, Guanajuato. It's a pretty cool spot. It's like by Mexico City. It's a pretty cool spot. I've been there a couple of times and wow, that place is beautiful. I lived in Mexico for about half my life, but now I've been in America for quite some time. I'm not a citizen yet, but I hope to be soon. It's because I think that I want to be the citizen of one of the greatest countries that's ever existed. I love America. America's great. This place is great, 100%. So I don't know, I'm just making this video just to start this channel off and just give some background about who I am and what I do, what I've been doing, and what I want to do. So I am a musician, and I've been making music for the past roughly 6 years. I've had moderate success with it. I've not been signed to a record label or anything like that. But locally, it's been pretty fun. It's been a ride. I've had some very good experiences with it. And it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun. But I don't know, you kind of get to this point where you start to look at your passions and you realize that they're not making you enough money. You can spend all your days working at what you love, but it might not give you enough money that you need to make in order to make people around, or in order to fulfill your duties. And for me, my duties are to help my mother and to take care of my daughter. I have a 5-year-old daughter, and she is, oh my goodness, the best thing in my life. She is so beautiful. I can't barely look at her and I just want to slobber her up. She's amazing. I love her so much. So that's why I'm saying this. Like, you get to this point where you kind of just want to do more for people that you care about. And then you also start to really analyze the kind of relationships that you have with people and that you have with yourself and your family and with people that are your friends. You kind of I don't want to say minimize, but you minimize the amount of attention that you put towards things that are inherently not very worthy of your attention. And by that I mean things like, in my situation, I would say drugs or sex or spending money on things that I don't need to spend money on, or spending time on my phone just scrolling through Facebook, just endless void of things. It's so shitty. is such a shitty thing because it leaves you with nothing. It leaves you with absolutely nothing. And I hate that feeling. I absolutely hate that feeling. And yet I still do it pretty much every single day. Every single day I kind of just get on my phone and blindly just start scrolling Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. Check my mail. I check my mail so many times. I check my mail at least 50 times a day. Why? I don't even expect people to be emailing me. I just want an excuse to get on my phone and update something. Look for an update. It makes no sense. But I do it anyways. I'm trying not to. I'm trying very hard not to. But yeah, I guess I kind of just want to really lay out a problem and hopefully get to it. So something that I've not been able to accomplish in my life, even though I've been pretty close to it, is to get extremely fit and to complete and to enhance my music career and my music video career, I would say. See, when I was a kid, I read this manga. It was called Beck, Mongolian Chop Squad. And it was about this kid, 14-year-old kid, that met this 16-year-old guy that was a musician. And he played in shows all the time. And I'm like 12. Yeah, I'm like 12 reading this. So, like, I'm thinking that 16-year-olds are, like, huge rock stars at the time, right? I'm thinking these guys are doing everything. Like, if you're 16 and you're playing music, you're making money. You're having sex with every single girl you want. You're doing it all. You're doing a lot of drugs. You're doing all the drugs in the world. You're doing whatever you want to be doing. You have options. You have success. I thought you could achieve great success by the time you were 16. And for some reason I relied on that hope, yet I didn't try hard enough to get to that. I was more like expecting it. And then you get older and you start to realize that unless you do things right, unless you do things good, you're not going to get very far in life. And I've made so many mistakes in my life. I've made so many. I could not even count in my hands the amount of mistakes that I've made in my life. And man, I have a lot of regrets. A lot of them. I have a lot of them that I still have to come to terms with, that I still think about every single day, that I still dream about. I dream about this shit every single day. It haunts me. Things that I've done in the past, it haunts me. I cannot get away from it. It keeps coming back. And if I forget about it for even just a day, in my dream, it just crawls its way back in. It's saying, hey man, no, you can't forget about this. I'm coming back for you. So I want to be able to come to terms with the person that I was yesterday, and the person that I was 4 years ago, and 6 years ago, and 8 years ago. So a little bit of backstory about my life. I was born into a nuclear family. My dad and mom, pretty good parents. They're both born and raised in Mexico, in northern Mexico. And I have a brother. He's a great guy. In fact, I envy him sometimes because he was able to see past through a lot of things that I didn't get to when he was younger. Like he moved out of my parents' house before I did. About what, 3 years? 3 years after I did. Okay, hang on. About 3 years after. No, 3 years before I did. So at that point, I'm already thinking like, wow, like he's doing so much better than I am. He's out of the house. He's living his life, and I'm still here at my parents' house. Well, I am at my parents' house right now, actually, but I don't technically live here. I have another place, 2 actually. It was weird. It was really weird just seeing my younger brother just straight up get up and leave to Colorado, and I didn't know what to make of it. Part of me was saying, don't go, just stay here with me, bro. Stay here with me, and we can figure something out. Like, you're my brother. Like, we gotta go somewhere together, you know. But I knew that wasn't gonna happen. It's too idealistic, and he's got his own big dreams he has to chase after. But I remained here. Went to college. I still am. I got 1 more semester. And I don't know. It's really strange how life just turns out. Now it's like he's the one that wants to go into college, and I'm the one that wants to get out of college and not even ever have gone through college. It's just really weird how life turns out. And now that I'm in my last year, I want to change what I'm doing. Like, now I kind of just, I don't know. It's really weird. It's really strange too. But yeah, I guess this beginning channel is more of a way to rationalize my life and make a purpose. I know no one's gonna be watching this. No one cares about this, but it's just for me. I want to be able to do the things that I told myself I would do when I was younger, you know. I want to be able to do that. Luckily, I have good friends that follow some of the same dreams that I do, and hopefully we are going to cooperate together to make those dreams happen. But it just feels like if I don't take action right now, that it's never going to happen. I could have waited until tomorrow to make this video. Like, it's like, what? I don't have my watch on me, but it's like 1 in the morning and I'm making this video. And hopefully I will upload it by the end of the night. Like, I don't know. It's weird. I guess right now it makes no sense. But I feel like the more I start to do it, the more that it will make sense. I mean, no one's gonna watch this video. No one's gonna watch this fucking video. Except me. For a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I was a teenage dad. I was 16 when I had my daughter. And wow, I don't know, it's weird. It's weird how life just turns out. I don't know, it's really strange. I pictured myself, when I was 16, I pictured myself, what will I be when I'm 21, when I'm 22, 23, what will I be doing? Will I be a rock star? Will I be a full-time musician? Will I be a scientist? I don't know. What was I gonna be? And, you know, you reach a certain age and then you kind of start to realize that, wow, I am nothing. I am none of those things. None of those things. I am practically not even anything. honestly, I don't want to be pessimistic at all, but useless. Useless. That's what it feels like sometimes, that I'm just useless. Like, I don't have a particular labor skill that I can monetize. I guess I can paint. I've painted walls before. I've honestly, I just painted before. Painted walls. That's it. Nothing really special. I feel like anyone can do that. And then with this whole, I don't know, just the politics of things nowadays. Yeah, it's just really, it's really, I don't want to say hard, because, everything is hard. A lot of things are hard to do. And I don't want to just I don't want to put it on a pedestal and say, like, I'm doing this hard thing. It's really hard to move around in the world these days without feeling guilty. Without feeling guilty of something. You know what I mean? And I think that's just human nature. That's just humans, because I feel like the three biggest things in human nature that will eventually be our end are Mother Nature, our bodies, and our social or socialization. So, okay, you got nature, our bodies, and our socialization. I'm pretty. Yeah, I think it was Freud that came up with that. Yeah, I was reading some Freud earlier. It makes sense. I think, honestly, Freud is one of the best behavioral scientists in the 20th century. I think he was a genius. 100%. But yeah, I guess a lifelong goal for me has been to be really fit, be extremely ripped. And I've been close. I've been pretty close before. But then I just give up. I say, screw this, I don't want to do this anymore. It's not worth it. Like, I want to eat. I love food. To me, food is the best thing ever. Food is my greatest passion. Honestly, if I were to go as far, food is my greatest passion. I love eating. Eating is so good. Oh my God, it's so good. So fucking good. It's ridiculously good. But I've indulged too much in things that I cannot be doing, and it's taken a toll. I'm not able to digest things as efficiently as I could in the past. And I realize that now. Like, you're getting older, you start to realize your mortality, and you just start to realize that things will not work out for you unless you move yourself around. You can't be stuck in one place. Not at all. Because honestly, it sucks being stuck in place. It's awful. We humans are not meant to be stuck in place. Like, we can't do it. We're too aggressive. We're too curious. We're too interesting and too interested. So yeah, okay, so I guess this is the beginning of my journey into the YouTube world, of my journey into being the person that I want to be, and my journey with you guys. See where we go from here. This is my introduction to my channel. I'm still deciding on a name. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go with Good the Good Nature channel, something like that. I don't know, something like that, something along with Good Nature, or maybe just my name, which is, I'm gonna try and go for like David Rivera or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out when I start to upload shit. But I don't know. It's just, look, throughout the years, I've had many friends. Many friends. I've had people tell me, hey man, you're one of my best friends. Hey man, I love you. Hey man, you're the best. Where do these people go? They, like, just like air, they just disappear. They disappear. I've had some of my best friends just disappear. And why? You know, I feel like maybe it's because of my choices. Maybe because I wasn't doing too many good choices. I wasn't doing too well. I was doing things I shouldn't have been doing. I should have been doing something other than this, something other than that. You know, things just balance out, I guess. It's a strange world, man. You know, you can be in the same town as all of your past memories, and you'll go to the place that you have so many experiences in, and all you can do is just reimagine everything. Try and sort out the details. Try and sort out what you could have done. Try and sort out what you should have done and what you shouldn't have done. Life's a gas, you know. And again, with so many things just going wrong in life, you just start to take a step back and really analyze how things are going for you. You introspect so hard that it hurts, because you realize so many faults that you've had. You realize all of the mistakes that you've made. And yet for some reason it's just so hard to accept them. It's so hard to just say, I've made this mistake. I learned from it. Now I have to move on. That's really hard. I think that's one of the hardest things you can do in life. Learn from your mistakes. Because people say, oh, you used to learn from your mistakes and move on. No, bro. You fucking kidding me? You know how hard fucking that shit is? You know how hard it is to put yourself through the process of reimagining what you went through, and then somehow extract a lesson from that? You know how hard that shit is? Excruciating that is? It's terrible. It's awful. It fucking blows. You don't want to put yourself in a situation where you know you did something fucked up. You don't want to fucking do that. Who in the world wants to do that? But that's the spot where you gotta be at. You know, that's the spot where you decide, like, okay, I fucked up. I did something wrong, and I should have done it better. Yeah, man, it's just so weird how life just turns out. You know, I could have had everything I've wanted. Not like completely, but a good chunk. I could have had a huge chunk of what I've always wanted in my life since I was a kid. I could have. I could have had it. Easy. Maybe not so easy, but it was right there. I could even smell it. I could just touch it. I'm not even touch it, just put my finger on it. And just shake it up a little bit, you know? I could see it. I could almost just grasp it. And without even any notice, it just poof, disappeared. It turned into ash and just went out the fucking window. And all you can really do is just look out the window, hope that it will come back and reinstate itself in your life. But deep down, you know that is never, ever, ever going to happen. Ever. It's not going to happen. So I guess the goal of this is to just analyze the wrongdoings of your past to make your future better. I mean, man, that's so fucking hard. That's so easy to say, and yet, all right. So look, listen to this. I've had a huge problem with weed in my life. And I wouldn't go as far to call it a problem if it wasn't a problem. You know, like I've done cocaine, I've done a bunch of drugs, and I would not call them problems because I did them, and then it was like I can't do them anymore because I don't have any money. But for some reason, I always had the money for weed. Always had the money. Since I was like 16, 17. You know, I went out partying, went out drinking, went out to do fucking acid, LSD. Went out drinking a lot. Like, I feel like it all sounds so fun when you're young. And honest, don't get me wrong, it's such a great feeling to be fucked up when you're 16. You know, realizing like, oh, I shouldn't be feeling this, but yet I am. And this is awesome. Like, I get that 100%. It makes sense. Who doesn't want to be fucked up when you're 16? That's the one thing you want to be doing, you know? Then you just get older and you just start to realize that those things are just so unproductive. You know, if I were to exchange the amount of times that I was doing drugs when I was in my teenage years for productive instrument practice, or writing, or making videos, or doing other things, like, where would I be? You know, that's a question that I'm always gonna wonder. Where will I be if I didn't do the dumb shit that I did when I was 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22? Where the fuck would I be? I don't know. Somewhere better. Not here in this town. You know? Alright, so this is my first video. I hope you guys got some background. I'm gonna be trying to post a video about every day or every other day. I don't want to give up. I want to do this. I want to dive into this. This is where I'm going. This is where it's happening. Okay. So one thing I want to be focusing on is fitness. Fitness to me right now is the utmost priority in I've been neglecting it so hard. So Halloween is coming up in about a month, right? Yeah, it's 25th right now of September, or the 24th. Sorry, or the 25th. It's like 12 now. Yeah, so it's the 25th. Halloween is coming in about a month. So I want to be really fit and able to, I don't know, bring someone in. Does that make sense? Bring a girl in, you know? Because I guess we're having a party at my house on October of Halloween. I know despite the coronavirus, you know, some people just don't care. And I'm not saying that's a good thing. I'm just saying that, like, some people are just over it. Some people won't see their grandparents in about 2 weeks, okay? So I want to be in good shape, you know? It's been a while since I've been in a serious relationship. Usually, or recently, it's just been like, you know, it's just been garbage. It's been so fake, and I hate it. I hate it. I don't even like doing it. I don't even like doing it. Man, just, oh gosh. Oh, how demeaning it feels to just hook up with someone knowing that you don't even want them in your house. You just want them there, and then as soon as you're done, you just get them out. That's, oh, Jesus Christ, that's so awful. I don't like it. So yeah, I guess I'm making videos now. So I hope you guys stick around, you know, see where we end up, see where I end up at least. You know, maybe in 3 years we'll be in some better place. We will. I don't know, I kind of don't want to end the video because it's kind of fun just talking about shit that I feel. I like talking about my feelings. Yeah. I want to talk about my feelings. I want to do that. This is cool. But yeah, I don't want to make this video too boring. So I'm just gonna end it, I guess. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Is that cool? Alright, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll make another video tomorrow. I don't know what's gonna be watching this shit, but just what my 12th grade teacher always said after class: make good choices. I think she was onto something. Make good choices, guys. Peace out.